back to FCC in Review. Today we're going to discuss last week's message, just to give you a brief recap. The title was Faith Expects Change. And so sometimes in our life we have to be not only in faith, but we have to remain in a state of expectation, anticipation, that we're going to be receiving the answer, the thing that we prayed for in our lives from the Lord. And we want change, but we also have to be willing to cooperate with the Lord to get the change that we desire or that we're expecting. So we looked in the Bible. We read from 2 Kings chapter 5, and where Naaman had leprosy and he wanted to be healed, and so he went to visit the prophet Elijah in his house. And when he knocked on Elijah's door, in his mind, he was going to see Elijah come out, wave his hand over him, call the fire down from heaven, the power of God from heaven, and heal him. But what actually happened was Elijah sent his servant Gehazi out just to tell Naaman, just go dip in the river Jordan 7 times. And so Naaman became frustrated and angry because in his mind, he wanted a change to occur in his body. He wanted a change in his life. But he kind of put God in a box and how he could move, how he could, respond so that he could get that change. So when the prophet of God told him what to do, and it wasn't what he was expecting, he got angry. He got upset. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted God to do something in your life, but you wouldn't cooperate with him and do what he told you to do so that you could get the change that you were desiring or that you were praying for? Well, Naaman was in that same position. So Naaman he was mad, he was upset, he was going to take off. And his servant said, Naaman, sir, master, he said, why not just go dip in the river Jordan? It's not a hard thing. He said, but you're already here, the water's right there, and we might as well do what the man of God said to do. So Naaman calmed down a little bit, and he went and dipped 7 times, and he came up healed. I mean, he received the change in his life that he was desiring. Why? Because he acted in faith. He expected that when he dipped 7 times, that's why he dipped 7 times, but then that he would experience the change because he was obedient to do what God told him to do first. And he was glad. And so my question for you is, as you stand and as you're believing God for change and you're expecting God to do something for you, have you done everything he's told you to do so that you could get the answer to the prayer that you've been believing him for? For example, have you forgiven that person that he told you to forgive? Or did you give that cup of water to the person he's telling you to give the cup of water? Or did you mow the neighbor's grass if he told you to mow the neighbor's grass? Whatever it is he told you to do what he says to do first. And then your faith will grow, your anticipation will increase, and you'll receive the answer from him, just like Naaman did. All right, let us know if this has been a blessing to you. God bless. Bye-bye.